this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels will put total weather to crank us up.
All right, let's get it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wyoming's offense takes the field to start this game off. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
The Cowboys pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly
Welcome to the
what
worst
it was designed
secondary
to
in the
do.
land.
Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down.
Good
Tosses
stop.
it incomplete. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm into...
There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. And he's wrestled to the ground.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. You see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Rebels get it past the sticks.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He can't be coming from the
backside.
backside.
For no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Thanks for not blocking anybody at all.
Rising up and stopping him short on fourth down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cowboys will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
We're secondary in the line.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
That's 0 yards.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. And that's why you had a big play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Running through contact.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The receiver on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Y'all looking sorry out here, man.
Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go
All right,
after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The pass. Be ready.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out.
Down 10. We're not quitting either.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got the first down. And
hold that block.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
I need some passing drills or something.
One final play before the end of the quarter.
Look at those curls.
On third down, going up top. That's caught. It's Lions. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Timeout, UNLV. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a first and 10.
Where the play's at?
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be
Amanda. Okay.
throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Got no receivers. Being cover 2, running back it open.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense now. They haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Somebody get open.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man downfield.
Irvin, I hope you're not a senior. You need
Just
to be
short
next
of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
D'Angelo.
The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting
Freakish
set for the
ability,
point
he just ran
after.
straight. 2 yards.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. First snap
who wants
of
to
this
be a leader
drive
on this
will
defense?
come from their own 17. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
Nice.
I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to
Who
be
wants to be
happy
a leader?
about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the
Not
one-on-one
you.
matchups that are in
Hammer,
your
you
favor
suck, bro.
and then exploit them.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Richardson. And they're going to lose.
I gotta step
there.
up,
The
man.
defense
You're looking like some bums out
completely
here.
owning the front. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Get him.
Nowhere to go, and the ball
Get the
is
fucking
loose.
ball.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense
Nice.
get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of.
He's a senior. Got the sacks. He got the sack on the ball.
And they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons
Get on
of
the
credit,
board.
right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Fires toward the end zone.
Good
And
catch.
it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Each and every week, I think
best
this coaching
volume 3
staff does
quarterback.
such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They took their time out of the game, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ball game.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. They'll knock him down. Loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Running room in the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got enough for the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Irvin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Going to sling it on second down. He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. This offensive line is fielded Hamilton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Cowboys need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We're just about ready to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route.
Let's go focus.
On first down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Vegas.
Let's go, Pokes.
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll try the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding offense. Sorry ass, y'all suck.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Line gets set, first down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly out to the tight end. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver.
They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Durr. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Steps away. On the move, he fires. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The option look. He'll toss it. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again? Beck's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to move them on the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back on the option to give. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Powers through the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Cowboys need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Under fire. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick pass on the jet motion. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give on the inside. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignment. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. He's got it, first down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, saying go for it. But trust the quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lost to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's 4th down, but they just go out and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.